Hey guys, Demon here, and today in this little episode I will be showing how to make a nice clean YouTube background. And you can imply this with any other background really, but for today it's going to be a YouTube background. So I have a template which I will give you guys a PSD file in the description below, so go ahead and check that out if you're willing to make this. So once you go ahead and open this, you will see these top box, lower left, lower right, and background. Go ahead and hold Control and click the first three, the top box, lower left, and lower right. It's just basically the middle. I'm gonna make it more visible so you guys can see. It's just this thing right here. It doesn't really need to be in three separate pieces. I have no idea why, but hold Control over them and press Control E, and that merges them to one layer, or just do whatever to merge it in one layer. So, and you have this background, which I don't like, no one likes. So go ahead and make a new layer over it and put a color of your choice. Now if you want to go ahead and follow along with me, don't choose black, it just looks hideous black, but just go a little bit up from it, just a little bit above the black, and you get this nice grayish background. Now we're going to go ahead and put the text in first. Let me just get rid of this timeline. That's when I did animated stuff. Anyways, so for text, it can be kind of tricky on what the person wants or how it looks with the background. And so what I'm just gonna choose a nice text, really, like any other person would. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for text. I should have done this earlier, but you're gonna follow along. I'm gonna go with this one, Odessa LET. That looks good. Just gonna go ahead and put text. I'm not gonna put a name or anything yet. Yeah, I like that. Oh, and also, if to get the ruler, hold Control and press R, and you'll get these rulers. Reason why? Because this whole, if you were to upload this and let's say the text was somewhere over here, it would not show up. This is just a larger image of the background, so make sure you don't go too far out so that it can't be seen. Put everything in the smaller size and put it closer to the middle. And I'm just going to use these rulers as a guideline. 24 and 2 are just what seems right, so I don't go over them. Alright. So text, I'm going to put it on the side, like that. No, hold Control, press T, go ahead and hold Shift and move it around so it's evenly, goes all the way around. Go ahead and put that to the side, and now we're just gonna hold off on that for a second. This new tool I recently found, I love it to death so much all of a sudden, is this thing right here. It's the rounded rectangle tool. Don't know why I said rectangular, but I don't care. Now for this next thing, I'm just gonna choose a different color and save that. We had it down here. We want to choose a much lighter gray. Go ahead and choose that. Make sure you have a new layer on, and you have the rectangle tool on, and just go ahead and make a box shape like this. Alright, so you got this nice looking box, rounded rectangle. Why am I saying box? Alright, just go ahead and get that down to size. So you want to quite zoom in a bunch, and I'm just gonna, oh, that's the wrong one. Make sure you have the right layer selected. I'm gonna make it 2, 3, 4, 5 pixels from the middle. You don't have to do this, but if it seems even, then just go for it. Alright, let me move a bit faster here. So 5, 4, 5. Okay. Now we have this. Now you're probably wondering what's coming up next. So I'm just going to zoom in a bit, move the tools to my advantage. Go ahead and press a new layer. and go back to the color and choose, and make sure like you just remember the general area of the light gray, and go ahead and click the background and meet it. No, yeah, just click the background color. Go, or even go darker than that if wanted. And then take the rectangular tool and go ahead and zoom in a bit to get more of an accurate thing right here. And put it not right to the edge, but you know, like it's like a border kind of thing, and just go to hold it all the way down until you get to the other side, which will be eventually. There we go. Make sure if it like seems right, and move it that, and there we go. Alright, so now we have this. It's like a cool like inner box thing, whatever you want to call it. Just gonna go ahead and hit control, hold control and hit J, and just drag it over here. Actually, I don't like how it's darker. I'm gonna go ahead and click that. Yeah, I'm gonna make it black. I'm just gonna choose color overlay because I'm not gonna redo it again. Go ahead and blending options, color overlay, and black if needed. But it's up to you if you want to leave it as that light gray. It's all about personal preference. And now what I am going to do is go ahead and make another new layer. Grab the rectangular tool, and this time what we're going to do is make like a background type of thing. I'm going to go ahead, can't even tell which one's which. Make a light middle grayish thing. Yeah, that works. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take the rectangular tool. I'm going to get the corner as most as I can. Now this is how big you want it or whatever. I'm just going to make it about that because that seems right. Make sure it's on the bottom. Alright. Once you have done that, I'm going to hit X, switch the colors, go back to the rectangular tool, that's letter U. Make sure you have a new layer selected. And I'm just going to go in a bit detailed here, folks. Go ahead and do that. Bring it on over. And oh yeah, hit overlay or highlight or overlay, yeah, whatever. That works too. Or you know what? That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry about that. Hit a new layer, zoom in a bit, take this tool, the rectangular marquee tool, and go ahead and just make nice little border like that, and just gonna move it down a bit like that. And actually move it, I'm gonna zoom in, sorry folks. Gonna go ahead and make that a little bit down, just like that. Once you have that, take your bucket tool and fill that bad boy in. Actually with a lighter color. Yeah, with a lighter color, you want a lighter color on the top. Right click, blending options, this is when we're going to get into the good stuff, folks. Click gradient overlay and put the opacity to 25. Hit the stroke, put that to a little bit white, just a little bit below. Size 5, 4, anywhere, whatever looks good for you. I'm going to add an inner shadow because that just looks nice. Add a 50 opacity. I'm going to leave the settings. And that's about it for no. Also pattern. You want a pattern. I like this marbleized look, and you want to put this at a really low opacity though. I'd say like 10 opacity. So you have this like nice looking background. It's like a marble type of thing. I really like it. Or you could put up the opacity if you wish. That is up to you. Now going back to these things right here, these sides. I'm gonna change the color over because I just don't like that blackness. I'm just gonna make it a little bit darker, less darker than the black. Sorry about that. Alright, excuse me. Actually, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and bring these down that looks about right. I'm gonna bring it down to there, or you can just leave it on top. Whatever the creativity gets to you, whatever you want to do. Now, up next, you want to go ahead and make another new layer. Zoom in a bit on here, and take the rectangular tool again. And for the top one, choose a lighter gray. Go ahead and make like a nice. No, just go all the way down with it until you get to here. Once you have that, go ahead and right click it, blending options. What you want is not that. Stroke. Can we get away with a stroke? No stroke. Gradient overlay 25%. Put it to the side so it's 180, not 177, 180. And inner shadow, no, just that gradient overlay. If you want the pattern, go ahead and go for it. I'm gonna put it at 8 opacity. And once you got that, I'm gonna go ahead and Control J it, not zoom in. Whoa. Okay, that was weird. Now make sure you hit V. And there you go, you got that. I'm just gonna change the blending options in here, gradient overlay to 0. Alright, there you go. Perfect. I'm just gonna group these up to make room. Oh wait, no wonder why I'm in typing. Alright, so once you have that, I'm just gonna name this rectangle curve boxes. Whatever works. Go ahead and hit another new layer. Now this is where it gets a little bit of an annoying part, but it's worth it at the end. I'm just going to quickly take my text, place it where I want it. That looks good right there. So in your layer, name it black lines. Excuse me. And actually I'm going to group that up because it's going to take a lot. Black. Alright, so what you want to do is take this tool right here, Heather. Make sure you have all the way black, and just ever so slightly make a like 1 pixel, I don't know, 2 pixels, like that. Fill in with black, like that. No, actually, my bad. Don't take black. Take the background color, fill that in, and you get this nice look, which I really like. And what you can do with that is just Control J it up, and just keep copying and pasting. I'm gonna go ahead and match it up so that way it's even. Get in there, you. There we go. So just keep doing this. Control J. No, I don't want to zoom. Freaking. Can't say the word. Can't say it. There we go. So, yep, once you have this down to your liking, oh, there we go. Go ahead and copy and paste that so you have it on the other. Whoa, I gotta stop doing that. I'll make sure I hit V first. It was more down there. There we go. So you have that nice effect going on. You can go ahead and just put. Oops, what is going on today? Go ahead and put text, whatever kind of text you want. And another nice enhanced effect you want, if you want to do no, my God, sorry about that. Like, let's say you want to have it like more detailed or highlighted. Go ahead and make a new layer above the black lines group, and take the rectangle key tool. Actually, get this one, the rounded one. Click that right there, that background, and go slightly up, a little bit much. And I'm going to zoom in a bit here, get detailed, and Just gonna grab it like that. There we go. And put it halfway. Like that. Let me just fit the screen. Zoom in a bit. And that looks hideous, but go ahead and hit soft light works. And opacity, I'd say 75. Still doesn't look good, looks too obvious. I'm going to go ahead and take the eraser tool, bring it up a bit. Right click, rasterize layer, blend it a bit. There we go. And what you can do is add like a flare, like I have in my background. It's like a flare over here. Or what you can also do is go ahead and make another layer. Name this triangle. Yes, triangle. And go ahead and make a triangle with this, and make sure you hold shift so it's easy. I'm gonna go ahead and take the white, fill it in, click that, control D, hold shift, turn it around, bring it downtown. Just place it wherever necessary, and boom, triangle. Done. I'm gonna grade an overlay to it. I didn't do this, but probably should have. 180. 20 pass. 25. So yeah, that's basically it for that. That you can have that on the other side if you want. Make it lighter or whatever looks good for you. Well, that is basically it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Oh, actually, before we get off, if you want to have it like that's highlighted only, go ahead and make another new layer. Sorry about this. Take the rounded one. No, actually take the rectangle one, the regular. And just, no, sorry. Take the rounded one. Take it, go down. Don't worry about the color yet, we can just fix that. Fit the screen, right click it, blending options, color overlay. Click that, the background. Put it on. Sorry. Make sure it's the right color, actually. Go ahead and do that. No, make sure it's a lighter gray. Go ahead and do that. Take the rounded tool and just get it like that over that. And hit soft light. So it's like the arrow, it's like you clicked on it and it looks highlighted and everything else is darker. Yep, now you can just control J it. Well, now that is it for today. You can add any other types of things in the background. Actually, I'm going to show you that right now. I'm sorry for saying that is it, but I really just been getting these ideas lately. Alright, so you have your text, right? And you want to make it look fabulous again, but this time we're going to use brushes. So let's say you have your text like that, it's all fancy. I'm just going to go ahead and make this background 1. Make a new layer. Alright, for this it can be whatever color, also whatever you want. Go ahead and hit letter B for the brush tool and load up a brush called, I gotta look for it myself. It's called the Sunburst somewhere. Oh, I know what it is. Photoshop, add-ons, resources, maybe. You know where it is? Sorry about this. Rising Sun. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Take any brush tool of your pleasing. Make sure it's on. It could be a little bit white, doesn't matter. Make sure it fits the concept of the background. Go ahead and make that. Take the eraser tool and just slightly get the edges. Well, you want to get the edges because it just looks hideous. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Wow. Let me go ahead and make my text stand out. I always use stroke on 1 to 2 pixels depending on the text, not 12. 2. Color overlay, let's say this is a blue. What you can do also with the brush is right click at blending options and make it have a color overlay as well with a light blue. Or maybe a little bit, yeah, a little bit darker. I like that. Set it to a low opacity so it's not that, bright. Or just leave it as white. And like you can take the brush again, but with a regular thing, and add like lighting effect to it. See? And you could add like different other backgrounds and textures, which I'm not going to get into right now, because so that is the basic concept for that. Another type of background is go ahead and just take this, fill it with any color of your choosing. I'm just gonna choose red. No, I don't like red. I do, but not today. Take that and take another one. Doesn't matter the size really, it's gonna get hidden. Choose blue and white, like that. I'm gonna make it so that it's like, I don't know. Hold on. Like one of these backgrounds I've seen is just like two like random squares with like a text. It looked kind of nice with the sunburst in the background. Yeah, something like that. And that is it for today. For Demon's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this and have a beautiful, lovely day, and hope you learn some things about this. Yeah.